You're going to want to hurry in for this one.
The great savings won't last long. Don't miss out.
Stay connected to the Bay Area. Simply call **CBS SF from your mobile.
Just take it out.
Take her out.
Leads to this. Gordea down the line. It'll drive him two. And Texas Southern, as Gordea is tagged in the face,
got it
out. But the damage is done. 2 RBIs for him. It's 3-0 Tigers.
Well, they broke it open. You know, they capitalized on some mistakes. And Justin, you're right. Take your out, you get a chance. What do you like about this swing, J-Up?
Well, I mean, he let the ball travel. He pulled it a little bit, but he let the ball get there. And when you let the ball get in the zone, you can do anything you want with it. Now,
Chris, a lot of these youngsters are from the Houston area playing.
Right.
There's a lot of black kids out here.
Plenty. I mean, Houston is a big city. You have a lot of players who come out of Houston. You have myself. You have Loney. You have Michael Bourne. You have Carl Crawford. I mean, you have plenty of guys who come from the Houston area from all different sides of town. Honestly, I mean, from all over the city that are able to be successful at the next level. They just, they just stuck with it and believed in it. So, there's plenty of talent out here. You just gotta keep chasing that dream.
Again, we're in the booth with 2 members of the Arizona Diamondbacks, the NL West champion. And, it's funny, Justin, because I keep bringing this up. We just did a couple episodes of the Top 100 right now. The shows haven't aired yet. I'm not going to let you know where you guys stack up on the list.
Or if you even made it.
No, but one thing we brought up was that 1 year ago, there was all these talks, should the Diamondbacks trade Justin Upton? Because, they're too far away from being a winner. You can get a lot in return. My goodness, how things changed in a hurry, right, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, the core that we have there.
We're not giving you any time. Can you stick around?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you stick around?
We're all night.
All right, Justin Upton's going to answer that question along with Chris Young right after this. We continue from Minute Maid Park.
And we got Bobby Tolan coming up soon.
An Invitational rolls on from Minute Maid Park here in Houston. We're in the booth with Justin Upton and Chris Young. What a moment this was. J.J. Putz is on the mound. Aubrey Huff sends it to center. Hey, Chris Young catch the fly ball. And guess what? The Diamondbacks are going to the postseason. Jump in the pool. They went nuts there in Chase Field. And I led this earlier. What a difference, Justin, a year makes. Because 1 year ago, there wasn't even any thought that the Arizona Diamondbacks were going to take that throne away from the San Francisco Giants.
Yeah, it's funny how things change. I mean, we brought in some new personnel, coaching staff-wise, player-wise, and it helped out. The change of scenery for everybody helped out, and I'm just glad my change of scenery wasn't somewhere else because it was a fun season last year.
Yeah, you were on your way out. Did you hear the rumors?
Yeah, I heard them. And
you weren't too happy about it, huh?
I wasn't happy about it, but it's something you deal with.
Yeah, he called me. He called me all teary-eyed.
Oh, come on, man.
He did. He's like, hey man, I don't know. I think I'm out of here, man. I don't know. You ain't going nowhere. Chill out.
That never happened. For the record.
For the record.
It's fun having friends on the team. You two have always been real close too, so that's helped. When you first got up to the big leagues, Justin, they were talking about you playing some center field. Chris, would that make you? Are you sitting there going, "What's wrong with these people?"
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all. I mean, I think Justin is an amazing right fielder. It's good that fact. I think he's an amazing right fielder. I mean, he belongs out there. I think that's probably the only place that he should ever be in the outfield. That's just my own opinion.
Hey, let me change the page a little bit. Back to the Urban Academy here. Growing up in Houston, have you been out there? You got a chance to see the academy?
I haven't.
Yeah,
I haven't had a chance.
We're going to show you a little video of it. It's amazing. The Jimmy Wynn Training Center and all that. Are you surprised that at some point in your day that they were going to have an academy here in Houston?
No, that's amazing. That's amazing. I wish they had it when I was playing out here. Definitely when I was younger, I definitely would have been there for sure. But I would love to go check it out one day.
Well,
here's a good look at it right here.
Yeah, it's open, and we had Jimmy Wynn on the first game. He was just saying, hey, it is here for kids to go play and participate, and that's what it's all about, wanting them to get to play. Yeah, pretty cool.
Look at those facilities, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't get that as a kid these days.
No.
I mean, that's hard to find, especially as an inner city child. Facilities that nice are hard to find, hard to come by. You're normally in a cage with a little mat on top of some cement, and you're just hitting flips in there and trying to make it work. But
tell you what we're going to do. We are going to come back and do a clinic out there.
Okay.
All right. We'll invite Justin down to Houston.
Yeah,
serious.
It's hard to get Jay up out here.
Yeah. No, I want to do that. Let's do that. We'll throw something out there where we put on a hitting exhibition right there.
That is a hitting exhibition right there. That one is it's crushed from James Rodriguez. The DH is going to be held to a single. He's the DH in this game. He's the backup catcher as well for Prairie View A&M. 3-0 the score here in the top of the fourth. And guys, you're big-time celebs. And to the guys in the field right now playing this game, if you talk about them, that's something that's going to make a huge impact to their family who's watching the game right now. This young left-hander, Darius McClellan, that's pitching right now for Texas Southern, has been very impressive. What do you two think of how he's fared so far?
Oh, I think he's done great. He's changed his speeds well. You know, he's nibbling a little bit too much for me, but you know, he's gotten the ball over the plate when he needed to and kept the ball off the barrel, which is, you know, has been very impressive so far.
He's controlling the game well. You know, you're in the fourth inning. You've only given up a few hits, and you know you're keeping your composure on it. I think this is a big stage for them. You know, anytime you're out here in a stadium like this, the adrenaline's flowing. It would be understandable if a pitcher kind of lost his composure a little bit, was a little erratic with his pitches, but he's controlling the game well and doing an amazing job.
Well, guys, it means a lot that you're here to come support, but also to come watch the ball games. We appreciate it, and we appreciate you coming on the air with us. I know we got 2 outs, so I'm gonna make sure I get my proper goodbyes. Yeah. So as you head to spring training, when you report? We report Saturday.
Pitchers and catchers reported. Speaking of pitchers, I just looked at my Twitter and saw Daniel Hudson called me out and said that me and Jay Up aren't doing a good job. Speaking directly to Daniel, we gave you a nice shout out. We showed you a lot of love.
You can talk to Daniel right there.
Yeah, we showed you so much love, and you're out there tweeting that me and Jay Up aren't doing a good job. Next time I want to interview,
you are.
Don't be mad when I say, you know, Huddy, he's really been hanging a slider lately. That's why he's been getting banged. So, you know, when that happens, you understand why. You know, need to be a little more respectful, young buck.
Yeah, young buck.
But honestly, thanks for having us. It was amazing.
So you guys both on Twitter?
We are.
You have followers? Who has more followers?
Oh, Jay Up. Jay Up has like 50,000 followers. I just started. I'm trying to get my number up. I'm only at 6,000 right now, but
only at 6,000. Ground ball to second, and that'll do it in the top of the fourth. Guys, thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Justin Upton and Chris Young hanging out with us. Our guests are not over, though. Bobby Tolan, he played 13 seasons between 1965 and 79 for 5 different National League teams. He could run, had pop, he could do it all. Bobby's as we roll on with the 2012 Urban Invitational. Greg Amsinger, Harold Reynolds alongside. We've got a good pitching matchup here. Derek Mitchell back to work for Prairie View A&M. And Bobby, thanks for taking the time. What do you think of the Urban Invitational here in the city of Houston?
I think this is a great venture that they're having, and I just hope it kicks off and just continues to build on.
Bobby Tolan. This man was awesome. He was great. He was actually my, I'll say my stolen base coach, but he was he was our hitting coach and everything else. He taught me how to steal bases. I actually led the league in stolen bases.
That's right.
You know, Bobby got me to get a bigger lead and challenge guys.
Now that sounds like easier said than done. Just get a bigger lead. There's an art to that, right?
No doubt.
Well, you know, the shorter distance you have to run is what the key is about stealing bases. I'd rather for you to run like 80 feet rather than 85 feet. You got to time the pitcher, know what his release point is down there, or pop time as they call it today, and you got to know how fast you get down to second, and you got to beat those 2 times.
Greg, I'm telling you, he had me with such a big lead. I'd be out there like, oh man, ain't no way I'm getting back. They throw over.
Yeah, I remember.
And he goes, now you're at the good spot.
I remember the time in
Toronto.
No, it wasn't Toronto. It was before you came up, Calgary.
Oh yeah, down.
And I came out and I worked with you, and I had you driving back to first base, and he couldn't reach the bag because I hadn't gotten so far off.
I was.
So then I showed him how to get back, and he was wondering, how can you get back and I can't? so
you were getting back.
Yeah, I was getting back.
And the young buck couldn't get back.
The game started. He leads off with a base hit, and we had a little ground where I would mark off on the dirt where you get your foot. And Harold got to that point, and he started getting a little bit further down. I'm sitting up the stand. That's enough, Harold. That's far. And they pitched out on the first pitch, and he beat the throw down. So and then he ended up, I think the next year, he beat Ricky Henderson out for the stolen base league.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That was the beginning of it. Bobby Tolan. I'm telling you, it takes a lot of courage, though. But those are the little teaching lessons that are passed down, you know, through the experience of different people. And Bobby, you're still passing on lessons. What are you doing now?
Well, I'm working with the Urban Academy right now, and I also coach a summer league team here in Houston in the Carl Young League. It's a wood bat league, and I go out and I recruit my own team. And I get 4 players from the D1 school. I get as many as I want from the JUCO school. And I try to go out and get players that are red-shirted, so they give them some playing time. Try to get pitchers that hasn't pitched much, because I don't want to hurt their arms if they have too many innings in.
As you see, a career accomplishment as part of that '67 World Championship team. Mitchell gets the strikeout there. It's 3-0 Texas Southern, still with the lead. And hey, Bobby, stick around, will you?
No problem.
All right, he's going to hang out with Bobby Tolan. More with him after the break.